Hi, it's Carrie with Picasso Cat Treasures. Welcome back to my channel, my treasured viewers. And if you are new here, you are treasured as well. I'm back in the garage for day 6 of the unboxing of the 1,200 items I got when I bought out an eBay store. Smokey the Bear is back for his time with the camera, and he's getting a little uppity. He asked me for a raise the other day. This shirt is my continuity shirt. I'm going to wear this for every one of these, and the reason is I have had the cameras go out, I've had the lights go out, and I've had my mic go out. When that happens and I'm trying to slice stuff together for this haul, then I can't be wearing different things. And I'm also just kind of lazy. I've said that a few times, and I'm not joking. I'm really kind of lazy. Today I'm going to do the shoes that I have found in this grouping and maybe a couple of purses. I've got a huge 2-3 boxes of shoes, and I thought it would be kind of fun to go over them. What you see behind me now are just a few of the jackets that came in this grouping. I tried to hang almost all of them up, but I'm not sure I got them all. But my wonderful neighbor next door, Andy, she saw that I was doing these and she brought me her clothing rack so that I had something to put them on. So that's wonderful. I'm going to be using the clothing rack a lot. And you may not get it back. I'm not sure. In this grouping came a lot of running shoes, cowboy boots, and some other boots. I don't really know anything about cowboy boots, so bear with me. They all have matching boots, and I'm sure this one does too, but I have not found the match. This is a Justin cowboy boot. And it's nice, so we're going to have to find the match for that one. My daughter, who lives in Seaside and has that store that she has a booth at, that she sells at, she immediately said, I want all of the boots. So I guess those are a big thing. Look at these cowboy boots. These are really nice, and they're worn. These are not brand new. These are boots that have been well worn, but are still in excellent condition. That means they're high quality. Cody James, these boots. I don't know the size, but they're all going to my daughter anyway. It doesn't matter. Next, I have some boots for women, and I don't know the maker of these. So these are Airwalk boots. I don't know the size. Maybe I could look. Let me see. They're size 11 women's. So those are really nice. I love those. They just look so comfy and cozy and warm for, you know, walking in the nice snow and then going in. I don't know. They're also women's boots, and they're 𝐂𝐤𝐤, which by UGG, so they're an UGG brand. Let's see what size. If they're my size, I might have to keep them. These are too small for me. They're a 7. I'm an 8.5, but look how adorable they are, and they're so easy to slip on. You just undo the little, I don't know, hooks, little elastic button hooks, and there you go. My daughter will probably want those too. They would be something people in the Pacific Northwest would love. The next pair of cowboy boots I have are very nice. They're kind of a low. Boy, these are well worn and still in really great shape. These are Ariat, size 10. They look like to be size 10 men's. And those are nice. I really like the stitching on them. Next, we have another pair of Justin boots with that really nice top stitching. Look at that, like embroidery on it. What I like about these is they're still in great shape, but they're clearly worn. So when you put them on, it doesn't look like you've never, you know, even seen a cow in your whole life. Squish Squash boots. Okay, I like the name alone. I'm not sure that's actually the name, but look at those. Those are neat. They look too big for me. I would guess they're about 10 women's. What do we have here? Another pair of cowboy boots. These are very well worn. Another pair of Justin boots. They're in very nice shape. Another pair of boots. These are Tony llama boots. I don't know the size, but they're in excellent condition. Look how nice those are. Justin boots. They've got the little boot things that, you know, keep them in shape. So I'm like, I don't know. Nice. And again, the top stitching detail is really nice, and they're in very good shape. These have really got some wear on them, but they still look terrific. Look at those boots. Those are neat looking. Moonshine boots in excellent condition. And the last pair of I think it's the last pair of non-running shoes. These are Vibram. And they look like combat shoes. They do. You could march all day in these shoes. Moving on to the actual athletic shoes that came in this. These were all high-end athletic shoes. I'm probably not going to say all the names of them right, but anyway. First, we have a pair of Nike Airs that came in there. Anyway, Nike Airs. in very good condition. That was one of the items. Quantum Grip Merrell. I'm not sure what kind of shoes those are. Those are nice. They're just one size too big for me, but they're Merrell's women's shoes. I think they're hiking shoes. I don't know. In this box also came this fabulous tie. I just have to show this. Look at this tie. Look at that. I love that. This is a Christian Dior tie. Good for people who collect ties, who collect anything with golf, and collect Christian Dior. So this is a triple collector item. These Adidas, 9.5. And look at these cool shoes. They're either retro or they are vintage, but they're very cool. They're a little dusty, but you could spiff those right up. 2090 Air. Watch them be like Air Jordans, and I don't even know, but I think they say Air on the side. I'm not sure. Biking shoes. These look like women's cycling shoes. That's not the kind of clip-on I use. They're Adidas. I'm sorry, they're Adidas. I didn't realize that, but they are. Size 7. But those are nice. On to box 2. Nike. I don't know what kind. I don't know. In excellent condition. These look to be all brand new. They do look brand new. I see people selling running shoes all the time on Facebook Marketplace because they're so expensive to buy new. I had a gift certificate and I bought a new pair of running shoes because I'm like, well, it's a gift certificate. You know, I'll go to REI and get myself a pair of shoes. $150. And I said, you know, I still have some money on the gift certificate. I really could use some trail running shoes. Another $150, and that was on the lower end. Crazy. 𝐁𝐿. 𝐁𝐿? What? I mean, wait a minute. What is that? What does that say? I don't know. I really don't know. 𝐁𝐿? Those are obviously men's running shoes. Then we have another pair of 𝐁𝐿, or I'm saying it wrong, I'm sure. Just let me know what it is. These are a little, they look like they are dirty, but they're not. They actually have speckled on purpose. They're a little dirty, but the soles have speckles in them anyway. I don't know if those are high end. I'm not sure. Some more 𝐁𝐿, obviously running and or trail shoes. They look more like they're running shoes to me. Nike Dual Fusions. These do not look that big to me. They look like they would fit me. I'm not sure. These Nike are suede with the swoosh. And so I don't know. 𝐁𝐿. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Another pair. Really nice. Nice shape. Another 𝐁𝐿. Those are nice. Is another 𝐁𝐿 pair of men's shoes. Look at those. Those are really nice. Speaking of running shoes, my 4-woman team, well, it wasn't my team, I was just on the team, of women that ran a 6-hour team run at Crissy Field in San Francisco this last Saturday. Each lap was a little over a mile, and we ran 34 laps, and we came in first place. Woo team, go team. That's pretty much all the shoes that I got. If I find more, and if I find the match to that one, I'll let you know, but I think it's kind of fun because I don't know much about running shoes or cowboy boots, but now I own a bunch of them. Have a wonderful day until I see you again. And as always, keep your eyes open for treasure. Bye.